Wonderful performance from the world number one, Roger Federer, straight sets winner over Australia's number one player, Lleyton Hewitt. Now Roger skipped away to a quick start. First two sets, 6-2, 6-3, but a lot of fight from Lleyton Hewitt in the third set after dropping his serve. Breaking back for 4-all, and I'm sure he's going to be disappointed he couldn't hold on to that tough service game at 4-all to see if he could put a little bit of pressure on the Roger Federer service game. But a good performance by Australia's number one player in Lleyton Hewitt, making the fourth round. And Roger Federer will have a chat with Jim Courier.
Well, Roger, coming out and playing Lleyton here is no easy challenge. You guys have played once here in this tournament, but you've also played in Davis Cup, where he came from 2 sets to love down to beat you. You know, what were your thoughts coming into this match? How tough were you expecting it to be?
Well, when I already saw the draw and I saw Lleyton floating around, it's not something I like seeing, but that's the way draws come out sometimes, and I think he did great, you know, to come through in his section. So I always knew it was going to be extremely hard tonight. It was. I'm sweating bullets, and I'm happy I'm through, because Lleyton's a great competitor. We've had some wonderful battles, one of them here, ended in tears for me, but look, it's always a pleasure playing against him. I think he's playing really good again, and I hope he can keep it up.
Well, it got a little complicated at the end for you. You came out of the blocks so hot tonight, got the first 2 sets, and then in the third, Lleyton really punched back at you. You know, how did you end up turning it and just finishing him off?
Well, I mean, he's a champion, and you're always going to go through some tough moments against him. I mean, I've gone on an incredible run against him, obviously the last few times we played, and we...
the last few, like last 15?
You don't need to rub it in, they know. But no, look, I mean, you're not going to go through an easy match with him. So I always knew he was going to hang in there. And I actually remembered, I think in 2004 it was when we played, I also was down break points when I had to serve it out. And, you know, he makes you get nervous, you know. That's the way he does it. And a few times he turned around against me. A few times he dominated me. Tonight I was on the better side, so I'm very happy.
You guys have played so many times. You're the same age. Do you remember the first time that you played Lleyton in the juniors?
I do. It was in Switzerland, believe it or not. I can't believe he came over at like 14, but I guess he wanted to play me so badly back then already. No, what happened? I was down 6-4, 5-4, 30-40. Match point for him. Came to the net. He lobbed me for a clean winner. Guy called it out, overruled. We replayed the point for some reason because, you know, I didn't have a play on it. But I ended up winning the match, 6-4 in the third, and I think actually Darren Cahill was sitting on his side of the chair. So we had a great battle already from the start, and we've gotten along very well. We've even played doubles together at Wimbledon, so he's a good friend of mine.
Well, talk about the friendship. You were able to lean on Lleyton this past weekend when you put together the Hit for Haiti on this court, the fundraiser. You got Lleyton, you got quite a few of the big names in tennis. Talk about why you did that and sort of the energy that came from that.
Well, I think it's always nice, I think, for the public and also for us players to see that, you know, we're not just competitive against each other. I mean, we see it's very fair play when, you know, we play each other with Lleyton. And so, I mean, he was obviously first on my list who I was trying to convince to do it. And he right away said, sure, let's do it. It's great. And I think it was a great also opportunity for the people to see that, I mean, it's friendly after all, you know, it's just a tennis match, and I think it was so nice for the tennis family to come together, do something good, maybe also inspire different sports to do something like it, and maybe also in our sport to do more often things like this. So I'm very happy it worked out. Thanks to Lleyton and all the other guys.
You have your own foundation as well. You do some work. It really focuses on Africa. What can you update us? What's going on with the Roger Federer Foundation, and how could people help if they wanted to?
Well, donate money is always a good thing. We saw it was Haiti. I mean, obviously that was great. Sure, I also do stuff for my own foundation. I started back in 2003 or 4. It was at the end of the year. And my mom always taught me, you know, if ever you get an opportunity to help others, you should do it. And, you know, she comes from South Africa, so that was a huge inspiration behind it. We support many kids, you know, so they can go to school, so they're not on the streets, and that's now many different projects all around Africa, and I'm actually planning a trip to go there in a few weeks.
Excellent. Well, congratulations on that. You have, the tournament doesn't stop here. You knocked out Leighton, but it continues, and you have a tough match coming up in the quarterfinals. Nikolai Davydenko, who you've played well against in the past, but he's gotten you the last couple times. Your thoughts on that match?
Yeah, he did play very well against me the last couple of times we played. I mean, not just then. We had actually a tough one back here in 2005, maybe 7-6 in the fourth set. So I've always had tough ones against him. I think he definitely was able to pick up his game now. He used to have some issues on his serve. Those are gone, you know. And I think he's doing really well. I mean, he was one of the guys hanging around in the top 5 for a very long time, and nobody knew he was there, you know. But I'm happy he fought his way back, and here we are in the quarters and playing each other. So I hope in best of 5 set play I can get the better of him, and hopefully for a good match.
Well, I'll see you in about 46 hours, 45 hours, something like that. All right, you're in the quarterfinals. We'll see you. Roger Federer.